We've now touched upon how do we save energy, how do we save water, and now this is actually a really great opportunity to talk a little bit about resource conservation. That always seems like a really general topic to me and a little bit overwhelming. I think the Green Business Program does a great job introducing businesses and partners into what is resource conservation. John and Suzanne are a little bit at the higher level than, say, procurement and materials that you may be using in your business, but those all go loop back into a waste stream, and they're going to talk to you about how the city and how our partnership with Recology will support all your conservation activities. So, thank you.
Thank you, Erin. Good morning. My name is John Zirelli. I'm the general manager with Recology. This is Suzanne Morrison. She's our recycling programs outreach manager, and she's also our customer service manager. We're excited. 41 days from now, our new recycling programs will kick in Cupertino. Our goal is to get to 75% diversion by 2015. Right now, we're doing about 60%. How we're going to get to the 75% are the new programs I'll touch on briefly. Suzanne will talk about. It's 3 sectors. It's the commercial business sector, it's the multifamily sector, and it's also the residential sector, but we're mainly going to talk about the commercial and multifamily today. The biggest part of that is organics and food waste. As Josh talked about, the Park Place, Cypress Hotel Park Place restaurant was one of our pilot programs over the last year and a half. We put in some organic composting bins. Also Whole Foods and Apple were part of the pilot program. And over the last year, we recycled or diverted 1,500 tons just through these 3 accounts, mainly food waste and compostable. As Josh said, we went into the Park Place restaurant. We met with the kitchen crews, the head chef, and all the staff, and worked with them on how to recycle the food waste and compostables. Part of it is using Slim Jims, which one of them's right there. Also, the City of Cupertino is one of our partners. It's basically recycling the organics, which is food waste, which is pretty simple, but it's also compostable products. Your soiled paper out of the restrooms, in your kitchens, and Suzanne touched about briefly of what products are recyclable, what's compostable. The other part of our new recycling programs with the commercial businesses and the multifamilies is single stream recycling. Right now, all the businesses separate their bottles and cans in one cart and their mixed paper and newspaper into another cart, and a lot of the businesses actually have another bin for commercial cardboard. Starting November 1st, we'll transition all the businesses into single stream, where basically you'll get one container, either a metal container 1 yard to 6 yards in size, or a cart, and all your single stream recycling will go into that one container. That usually increases diversion anywhere from 20 to 25%. Also, part of the new programs, which we're excited about, it's more on the residential side. We'll be doing cooking oil on the residential side, but not on the commercial side. On the multifamilies, we will provide each unit. Obviously they don't have room for containers inside the unit, but it's called a multifamily tote bag. We'll provide every unit, and it's similar to a bag over there. And basically you put all your recyclables in that, and when you go out to your car in the morning, you just dump this into your recycling containers on site. That would be single stream recycling for that. I'll hand it over to Suzanne. She can touch on what will consist of the compost food waste containers, which will make a big impact on the programs going forward.
Okay, thank you, John. First of all, how many people live in Cupertino? Okay, all right, so you guys excited about the new program?
Yeah.
We're going to provide everyone with a pitcher, like a countertop pitcher that you can, as you're working in the kitchen, your banana peels, your coffee grinds, your eggshells, we're partnering with Sustainable Living and creating that pitcher. And then you will fill that and take it out to your yard waste cart. And so that's how you're going to compost your food waste. And as Butch was talking about the CFL bulbs, we're also going to collect those curbside, and along with batteries and cooking oil. And for businesses, we do have, posters, because I think you can talk about it, but people look at the graphics, they need to see a picture. So we'll provide those just like that are on the Slim Jim over there. And for businesses, I can come out and do an audit and just see where you're taking your recycling, and if you're throwing items away, I can come out with a packet and you know, just walk through your business with you. A lot of you have businesses and you share containers, right? Like you're in a complex. So I just need to get in touch with the property manager. You can give me a call, and we'll come out and do an audit. Let's see. And what else? We also, for people who live in Cupertino, offer environmental days at De Anza College. So we do take construction and demolition, reusable furniture. Our goal is to reduce, reuse, recycle. I think that's everyone's goal here. That's why everyone's here. But we've got a new term, and it's recologize. So it's reduce, reuse, and recologize. So, does anyone have any questions? Did I touch on everything?
So the business program's available now?
The business program is starting November 1st, but you can call me now. We can get started on it and see what we need to get your business up and going. I think most businesses are already recycling. I think the most inconvenient thing is separating. I don't know if you all agree with me, is separating. I got to put the paper in this one and I got to put the plastic in this one. So we're going to go single stream on that. So you just makes it easy for you.
Do you have a folder or a packet that I can put in?
You can take this. I brought one, but
Okay.
yeah.
Awesome.
What about the styrofoam paper
No,
cups?
we hate styrofoam. Don't buy styrofoam. It's bad.
No, but you know, in fact, recently I discovered that they have this recycling process for these styrofoam cups and plates and things like that. And this person was at the conference in San Diego. I got her card and everything, and in fact I did mention to them to get in touch with you to see how that works. And because she was saying, and they showed me products that they made out of these after recycling those. Certain usable products like flooring and all that.
I think it's how it's produced that makes it so evil, because it's petroleum and it just it doesn't break down, and you know, we don't have a market for recycling it at this point, but animals take it. It gets into the water stream.
Yeah.
So
You know, I don't know.
yeah.
If anybody's recycling it, it takes a lot more energy and water to actually.
Yeah.
That's how most of the recycling processes start. You have to start
But it's
somewhere.
better not to use it at all.
Yeah.
Well, yes, but it's there.
It's not a
Most selling
renewable.
thing in terms of disposables.
Yeah,
Styrofoam.
you just see Costco clients just
Yeah.
come and take them.
I think it's also
Mhm.
slightly confusing or misleading because the products have a recycling logo on them now.
Correct.
They have a label that says that.
Yeah, most items, the manufacturer will mark recyclable. It doesn't mean that it's recyclable where you live, so you should check with your recycling company if they take it.
With your food waste pilot program that you have with 3 commercial companies that are use the slim jims for the staff of food waste. How is it being picked up and where do you go?
After that, we have separate containers outside, dumpsters, and then they go in there, and then we have a special route that goes around, and it's a compostable organics route only, and then that goes to the composting facility.
Oh, okay. So that's going on in Cupertino?
We're doing a pilot program now. November 1st, we'll have dedicated routes for commercial businesses and single-family homes. On the single-family home side, as Suzanne said, each house will get a kitchen top container, and that will go into your actual yard waste container that you have at your house right now.
Oh, more restaurants out
Yeah, for the restaurants, we have separate bins outside, either carts or metal bins, and all the food waste and compostable goes into those separate bins. And we have,
That'll be citywide?
yes.
Wow, good.
Add to the polystyrene question. I would say that we're probably about a year away tops from a polystyrene ban, probably countywide. A lot of cities individually have already banned it outright, and I think it's coming down the pipeline. So I think it's what we've been encouraging our restaurants to do here in Cupertino is to be ahead of the curve and find out ways to avoid it. It's hard because depending on the type of food it is and the temperature that people are bringing it home and how, what I call saucy it is, the technology is trying to catch up with the needs. We did have a presentation from an organization based in Los Altos called Greentown, who's been working with some alternative packaging providers to offer a discounted rate to a larger consortium of businesses. And we had a presentation at our last Restaurant Association meeting about those. They're kind of like that. They're different variations thereof, but essentially it has the same functionality almost as styrofoam, but is not using the polystyrene process, which we know is not good. So if you are a restaurant or you know of a restaurant who is interested in the information, they're very open to having Cupertino businesses participate in their consortium so you can take advantage of the discounted prices, because that's been one of the biggest challenges for businesses in breaking away from polystyrene is cost. And the polystyrene is economical, but not necessarily good for the environment. So the alternatives now are getting to be almost at a break-even point. So that's good news.
Thank you, Kelly. Yes.
I just wanted to mention my waste management company where I live, which is not in this county. We've had the home composting program for 3 years, where we have the kitchen container. And I've noticed during the last couple of years that my garbage, my actual trash, comes down to one bag.
Right.
Yes, yes.
That's the goal.
Yeah,
You put
that's the goal.
everything in the yard waste and the kitchen waste, and you recycle it in, and then what you have is trash.
Yes.
A bag.
Very minimal, yeah. That is our goal.
It works.
Yes, it does. Thank you.